Hello, and welcome live to Ferdo's YouTube channel. I'm Ferdo, your 40-year-old retail trader, and today we're going to talk about how you should not make trading your whole life. Here's the thing, guys. You probably got into trading because you wanted to make some extra money. Maybe you wanted to pay some bills. Maybe you wanted to work from home. Maybe you wanted to show your girlfriend or your spouse or your boyfriend, hey, look how I'm making all this easy money and we can do all these things. But trading is one of the hardest things you'll ever learn how to do. It's not easy. It's not. There's a lot of people online that they tell you it's a get rich quick scheme, but it's actually something. It's a skill that takes years and years and years to develop. It doesn't happen overnight. So what happens is a lot of people like myself, you like, man, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this, and you start making trading your all. Your end all be all. And then when that happens, then relationships start to suffer. Your relationship with God also starts to suffer. Your relationship with your body suffers as well, because you're just making it all about trading, all about trading, all about trading. But what's behind that? If you peel back the onion, what is it that you're trying to prove? Why can't you find more balance in your life? Why can't you find time for your wife, for your children, for your family members? Whatever the case may be, why be so obsessed with trying to get something so quickly? And that's a question you got to ask yourself. Why are you making this your end all be all? Trading is a very difficult skill that will take years and years and years to develop. So you got to ask yourself, if I'm going to start trading, am I willing to dedicate at the very least the next 3 years to learning this skill? If I want to learn how to trade, am I willing to work 2 jobs until I finally learn this? If I'm going to learn how to trade, am I going to make sure I don't put my family in a financial situation? I've done all these things because I've been wanting to, I got to get this, 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 I got to get this. One of the things that most people tell you is you should always have a secondary source of income when you're learning how to trade. And what most people do, like myself, is like, nah, man, I'm smart. I'm going to get this fairly quickly. And I'm going to start making money fairly quickly. But don't be that fool. Don't be like me. It's something that takes time. So you don't build Rome in a day. You build it over a long period of time. So if you're not ready to dedicate at the very least, 3 years into learning how to trade, then don't start trading. And by the way, once you start making money, it's not going to be, from 0 to 100. It's, you're going to start making a few thousand here, a few thousand there, and eventually you'll start making more and more money. So, ask yourself, why did I get into trading? Because if you go down this rabbit hole of like learning how to trade and trying to be profitable, it can affect a lot of areas of your life. I know it affected the relationship with my wife. Being so hyper-focused on, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get this, that to a certain extent I'd ignore her. And I ignored her needs and what she needed. And that caused a lot of stress in our relationship. Looking back at it, if knowing what I know now, when I started trading, I would have kept my business open and had a secondary source of income so that I wouldn't put so much financial stress on my family. I had some money and I had other revenue sources, but still, just my main one where I always wanted it to get the most money was from trading. And the truth is, it's very elusive until you finally get it. And it takes a lot of time. I'm there yet. I'm a profitable trader, but I don't live off trading. Of course, that's everyone's dream, but I'm almost 4 years in deep. Well, more like 3. I'm getting close to like 3 and change. Because my first year I started and then I kind of stopped. Started for 6 months and then I kind of stopped. So I'm about 3 years in, and it is now where I'm starting to see actual results. But I'm not a millionaire by trading. I'm not a millionaire from trading. But it has caused a lot of pain in my family. It's caused a lot of pain in the relationship with my kids, because I also focused on trading. And even when I wasn't in the charts, I was thinking about trading and how I was gonna make sure I had enough for that month because I still wasn't profitable. And I just added this whole level of stress and anxiety to my family that was not necessary. If I just would have been patient and taken my time, hey, I allow it to take 5 years, I allow it to take 6 years, whatever the case may be. But what's the cost of learning how to trade when you lose your family, or when you can lose a partner, or where you can lose your health because you don't work out because all you're thinking about is trading. You got to find this balance in life. There's got to be a balance in life, because if you don't have balance, then you kind of get lost. And you need to be careful if you're going to start trading now in 2025. Really ask yourself, why am I starting to trade? Am I willing to put in the work? Am I willing to be resilient? And when I want to give up, I just keep on pushing through and keep on pushing through. Because it is hard. Don't let anyone else fool you. It is hard from the mental perspective, from the psychological perspective. It's not hard from the charts. But we each and every one of us, we have so much shit built up inside from so many years that what makes trading hard is, I lost a trade, now I think I'm a loser. The market makers are taking money from me. These are all victimhood mentalities that when you start trading sort of bubble up and surface up, and you need to face them head on. So yeah, coming into 2025, really ask yourself, well, if I'm starting to learn how to trade, why do I want to do this? And if so, am I willing to put in the work? Because it might take someone 2 years, it could take someone 6 years. Am I willing to put in the work and the dedication, the time, energy, and resources to making this work? So think about that. Don't be a fool like me and allow trading to be sort of your end all be all. And because of that, you end up hurting the people you love the most, because you're so tied to this one thing and you want to make it work and you want to make it work. And it affects areas of your life, relationships, which are the most important things in life. So coming into 2025, be honest with yourself. Am I being balanced in my trading? Am I willing to take it slow and take the time to make this work? Or are you just like so hyper focused on like, it's gotta go, I need to quit my job, or I need to make 5K, or I need to make 10K this month, and I need, and all these I need have consequences, and you can't ignore the reality of those consequences, or the consequences of the reality. Yeah, well, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, coming into 2025, ask yourself, why do I even want to start trading? Because it's kind of boring. It kind of really is. It's very boring, the fact that you just stare at a chart and you do 2 or 3 clicks. What's more interesting is being around people and connecting with people and saying hi to people than just making money. And if your drive is just to make money, you can lose some things in the process. You can lose people you love and relationships, and affect the relationship with your children. So really think about that as you come into 2025. What is it that I want? Why am I getting into trading? Maybe you're in a job that you hate and you think trading is an out, but it's an out that's going to take you years. So wouldn't it be better to maybe find a different type of out so that you can get a different type of job? So just consider that. Don't be a fool like me. Don't make trading your end all be all. Don't think that you're going to be able to shortcut the process, because you're going to pay a heavy price the same way I have. And yeah, so I hope you guys coming into 2025 really take a good look at yourself and what it is that you guys want to do. And if trading fits into that, trading's not for everyone. It's only like a 92% success rate. So, are you really willing to put in the effort when the tough gets tough? Ask yourself that question. All right, guys. Love you all. I will see you in the next video.